You're exactly right, Ken. That is why we wanted to revisit a neighborhood that caught our attention earlier in the week. This, of course, the Ohio River through downtown. Now upriver a bit in the East End, residents who live at the end of Strader Avenue have moved out, all except for one. It's a rare sight to see, a boat launch right in the middle of a residential neighborhood.
Now I'm coming in.
Dan Wharton works and lives on the dock. The problem is it sits at the end of Strader Avenue. To get there,
The tricky part's when you're close to stuff, so let's get out into the open.
Dan must rely on a second form of transportation.
Okay, so we're headed to the Ohio River Launch Club. That's where I'm the caretaker, so I keep an eye on the place, make sure everything's, doing all right with the flood.
These houses on Strader are about a quarter of a mile from the normal riverbank. Notice the water level on this house's foundation wall last Monday. Here it is today. The foundation is now completely underwater.
A lot of water.
Alan Cohen lives high and dry in Oakley, but brings his son down here to play soccer on the fields along the banks of the river.
Some to the left, underwater, and some straight ahead that you can't see, of course.
And with the river still to crest, there's no telling when the neighbors can return home.
Terrible. It looks like their basements are already underwater, and I'm sure they're pretty nervous.
I'm lucky though because my house, floats with the water. I don't think it's probably not so much fun for people whose houses are flooded, but it's fun for me.
Dan says he's used to seeing high water, but never like this.
Well, I've been here for 3 years, so this is the worst I've ever seen it. You can see the sign right here, so that's probably, chest high where we're at now.
Now, the residents in the East End and everyone living in low-lying areas are anticipating the river's crest on Tuesday. Until then, those are keeping a watchful eye, those who are still at home, and a lot of hope for those who have already been forced to leave. Reporting live downtown, Mike Shell, Fox 19 Now.